Hey there, Cancer. How's it going? Welcome to your week of May 9th, 2022. Your weekly reading. We're going to be looking at a couple oracle cards here. And then we're going to be looking at your past, present, and future energies. And we're going to clarify all of those as well. Hopefully we'll have something here that'll resonate with you. Hopefully the whole thing does. But if it doesn't, or only parts of it do, don't worry about it. Just take those messages. Don't worry about having everything resonate. All right. If you want to let me know that this did resonate, and you want to let YouTube know that you like what I do here, best ways to let them know are to leave a like down below, leave a comment, and of course, you can also subscribe to the channel, help the channel grow, help the messages get out there to more people, right? So, before we get any further, if you missed the update video I posted, it would have been yesterday. Just taking a little break. This week's reading's coming up. So for I believe it'd be like the 17th, I think. The week of the 17th. Just taking a little break. Life's getting hectic. It's been hectic all year for me, but finally we've hit my batteries are just about out here when it comes to everything. So just taking a little break, but I'll be right back after that, after this week. So here we are, Cancer, you're reading. You got the lion spirit and the grasshopper spirit here saying be generous of spirit, as well as take a leap of faith here. So I feel like this is really saying be generous to yourself. I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit here, Cancer, is into what you can accomplish. I feel like you're not giving yourself enough chances to really, go out and take risks, or you don't want any crazy risks, but, betting on yourself. Like, I feel like you're just not giving yourself enough credit here, especially as we're looking at your past energy, especially here. Oh my Lord, it's Journey. We have Spike here already, Journey's joined the fray. But yeah, let's look at your past energy here. We got the Three of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Hello, yes, your bum is lovely as always, Journey, but you're gonna have to... Oh no, we can't have this. We can't have this, Journey. Oh my God, someone's gotta put you on a diet, buddy. Oh, he's thick. He is a thick boy, I'll tell you that. But here we are, Three of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Page of Swords here in your past energy. That Two of Swords to me is really, really screaming at me. So that Two of Swords is really screaming at me here. It is a card of kind of a decision needs to be made. And it's really about a decision on whether you're going to stay put or move on to something new here, right? This guy's sitting here blindfolded with these new lands behind him that he could be visiting, that he could be experiencing here. And that's really kind of screaming out to me, especially where it is lined up with the lion spirit and the grasshopper spirit as well, and the moon here as well. It's just really like, this is all about like are you sure this is the path you want to be on, right? Are you positive about this? It's really asking you that, I feel, especially maybe even you're having some contemplations about that with that Page of Swords here too, because the Page of Swords is about reaching out, finding clarity, right? And I feel like that's really something that's I feel like is going to be really important for you this week, is trying to find clarity, trying to figure out, is this really what you want to be doing? Is this really what you want to be experiencing in your life? And I feel like, and like I say, I feel like for a lot of you, you're just not giving yourself a good enough chance. Like you're kind of, it's almost like cutting your feet out from under you before you even decided, like, even tried something. It feels almost. It's kind of like saying, I would never be successful at this because yada, 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 right? And the truth is, you would be quite successful. It's just you're just not looking at this in a positive way, I feel, right? This Three of Cups here says you have a wonderful supporting cast of people here, your community, that want to help you out here, that want to see you grow. It's just a matter of whether you realize it. Again, I feel like with that Two of Swords, it's almost like you're blindfolded to it. You're not like looking around like honestly at yourself, right? You're kind of just saying, oh, well, it's dark here, so things must be bad. Well, really, it's just the blindfold. It's the only thing that's making it seem so bad, right? So let's get some clarifiers going here for you, Cancer. See what we got going on. Let's start with that Two of Swords. It's yelling, it's screaming. It wants my attention. What do we got? Clarifying the Two of Swords. We got the Two of Cups. There, some more choices to be made with the Two of Cups there. So definitely a big time decision here for sure. With the Two of Cups as well, it could be like a balancing of energies as well here, where you're kind of realizing that this is for you now. Like you're realizing being more fair with yourself as well, which I really like. And we got a pop out here, the Four of Wands as well, clarifying that Page of Swords, just saying happiness in the future, happy home, happy family, right? I feel like that's going to be big for you as well, like your family, and like again with the Three of Cups, your community, right? I feel like that's going to be a big factor for you here, relying on those around you to help, show you how great you really are, Cancer. All right, let's clarify that Three of Cups. We got the Star. Fantastic. Your family, your community, they all want to see your wishes and your dreams come true. They want to see you grow and glow up and be in a more powerful position for sure. So that's beautiful. The Star as well as Aquarius' card, so you may have Aquarius in your chart. If you do, it means you're coming in a stronger way than you think as well. So that's beautiful. We got the Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords here. The Moon is Pisces sign, so you may be having Pisces in your chart as well. And again, coming in a strong way. But with this Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords, this is trusting the process. This is trusting that things will take as long as they take, but ultimately, at the end of the day, we're on the right path and we're going there. Because I feel like this Queen of Swords is telling us that you're going to be seeing things here, or you're starting to see things more clearly. Like you can see, her head is above the clouds. She has clarity, right? We've gone from the Page to the Queen. You've gone from not really being so clear about things to being quite clear about things here. So I like that. That's really great. I really enjoy that this is like this kind of, it's like not like the seas parting or something like that, but it's definitely being able to see that like maybe, things aren't as bad as they seem, right? I think that's something a friend of mine pointed out to me one day, because we were talking about another friend of ours, that sometimes people like to frame things as it's always the worst for me. It's not as bad for everybody else. And we're kind of talking about like, financial situations and things like that. And I think that's the truth a lot of the time. I think a lot of the time, because you're in your own head, you kind of look at it like, oh, I can't do this or I can't accomplish something. And really, it's not that bad. Like, it's actually, you're kind of in a better position than you think. It's just you're maybe unaware of, like, the opportunities in front of you. You're unaware that you have people supporting you, or you're unaware of, like, maybe someone has that kind of missing piece that, like, gives you that, like, aha moment, and they already know, right? So let's look at this, all right? Let's get a look here. What do we got? We'll clarify that Knight of Pentacles first. The process, the slow, constant process here. It's going to take time, remember. It is going to take time. We got the Lovers here. So for a lot of you, probably love, especially that Two of Cups back there too. Also a soulmate type connection here. So for some of you, it may feel like, for you Cancers, it might feel like, you're never going to find your person. And that's what this is really about. It's about love. For others, it could just be general, like, happiness, trying to find, like, you're going to be like, oh, fuck, like, I'm stuck doing the same old BS for the rest of my life. Like, I'm never, like, I peaked in high school or something, which is that's always a funny one for me. There's a show when I was younger called Danny Phantom, and there's this high school bully character, and he always treated Danny really badly, and he's like, Danny, you're ruining my life. Like, this is high school. This is it for me. It all goes downhill after this, right? Like, so I get a little bit of a sense of that, where you might feel like, I've already had, like, my happiness and stuff and whatever. Now everything's going to be bad from here on out. But I feel like for a lot of you, like, love is still here, like romantic love, love with your family, your friends, that kind of love as well, your best friends, things like that. And also just happiness in general is here for you. It's just a matter of, it may feel like before you realize that is there, or you may feel, I don't want to say it's there, or you like draw that love in. It's going to take time, right? It is going to take time. It's not going to be this magical, like, oh, haha, here I am. Here's my, I just wasn't looking in the right grocery store, right? For the person, maybe you aren't, but for that special someone, right? I need to go shop at this place down the street or something. Clarifying the Moon. We got that Two of Swords again, and I love that because we got 3 2s now. God, I'm so bad with the angel numbers, but 222 is an angel number. I can't remember what it signifies, but you maybe want to go give that a Google after this. But the Two of Swords, I love that it lined up with itself, right? We had the Two of Swords flanking the Lion Spirit, saying being generous of spirit, like being generous of yourself as well. Like, again, I just feel like that is definitely, you need to be generous and think about that. What I love about this Two of Swords, especially over the moon, is she is not blindfolded. Her eyes are merely closed. It's more of a like, there's not something. It's not like there's something blocking her eyesight. It's more of a like, I'm actually just kind of like, okay, I'm ready to open. I'm ready to see. I'm ready to find that clarity, especially where we're coming down to the Queen of Swords, where we have that clarity. It's like you're getting ready to open your eyes and see like all the possibilities, all the chances, all the potential that you maybe were kind of blinded to before because of, you know, negativity, maybe a negative thought of yourself or a negative view that maybe a past relationship kind of maybe instilled in you. Clarifying the Queen of Swords, we got the King of Cups here as well. Again, I like that. Like, that's that nice mature energy. With the King of Cups, it's finding that emotional balance, right? Where you're not letting things kind of get out of whack and you're not kind of overreacting or feeling like the world is ending. And that wasn't a cue for me to pat you. Or feeling like the world is ending or something. It's kind of just saying like, hey, like I'm here and I'm ready to be loved. Like I know my worth and I know my value. And if someone says something to me like, you know, oh, you're unlovable, you're not good enough. That's not a reflection of you. That's a reflection of them. Right? Then that's what I feel like you're coming into, that kind of energy, is that if someone treated you poorly in a past relationship, you're realizing that that wasn't because you deserved it, because you're not lovable or anything. That's because that person was a bad person, right? That's a reflection of them, not you, right? In your future here, we got the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I love it. I love that Six of Swords because it's saying we're heading for a calmer shores. We're getting out of the rough, we're getting out of the bad, and we're heading for the good here, right? There's calm waters and land, new lands above, or new lands on the horizon. And I love that too, where we had like the water with the Two of Swords here. And the lands behind. It's like here in the future, you're actually going to be arriving at that stuff. It's going to be a little turbulent at first here with the waters. It's going to be a little rocky, but you are going to be on the right path. You are going to find those new lands, which is beautiful. Three of Pentacles, I love that as well coming in here because it's the Lovers and the Two of Cups, which are talking about family, talking about loved ones, talking about, you know, best friends type energy, soulmate connection, romantic partnerships here. And the Three of Pentacles is about working together on a team. And in my mind, when it comes to relationships, there's no better team than a relationship. You and your partner saying it's us against the world, baby, let's go, right? Like, I love that. So that's great. I love that there's that, like, for those of you looking for love, there is a card of love in every one of these, even though the Three of Pentacles generally isn't love, but the other two kind of come in before really signify it, in my opinion here. And with the Seven of Swords, it's all about how you handle things. It is all about how you're going to handle this. Are you going to handle this in a positive way where you're like, okay, I can do this. I can find love. I'm going to build myself up, build myself into, you know, a better person and dig myself out of this darkness here? Or am I going to just keep kind of hoping that, you know, my knight in shining armor is just going to show up? Right? Like, and I feel like that's going to be how you approach this. And when we have the Lion Spirit and the Grasshopper Spirit saying, be generous to spirit, take a leap of faith. I feel like it's, you got to do it. Like, you got to take that leap of faith. You got to build yourself up because no one's going to do that for you. So let's look, if I can get my hand out of here without upsetting him too much. Let's look at your clarifiers and see what we got. Let's start with this Three of Pentacles. Oh, it's a big stretch. Oh, it's a big stretch. Look at that. It should be illegal for you. If you see your pet stretching like that, you have to say it's a big stretch. You have to. All right. Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Pentacles here. So this is going to be something in the future that you can maintain for a long time. Forever, hopefully, as well. So that's beautiful. I love it. It's all about maintaining that positivity. That's all about maintaining your self-worth, you know, knowing that you're worth this. Clarifying the Six of Swords. What do we got? We got the Moon again. Look at that. Because you're on the right path. You're finding the right way to go here. Cancer. This is beautiful. I love it, especially for those of you with Pisces in your chart. That's really strong because we have the Moon twice now, so that's great. And And but even for those who aren't, it's like you're going on the right path here. It's all about focusing on the positives, even though you can't see every outcome. You don't know what's going to happen. It's dark out, right? When the moon comes out, it's dark out. But you got to trust in spirit and trust in yourself that you're on the right path here, which is beautiful. And lastly, clarifying this Seven of Swords. What do we have for you? Let's clarify it. What do we got? Seven of Swords. We've got the Devil here, clarifying the Seven of Swords. So take them chains off, right? Take it off. Don't let the devil hang around anymore. Don't let the devil weigh you down, even though the devil's not around anymore, right? They're not with you. They're, I feel like you're out of a relationship here, or you're not in a situation. You're just kind of dealing with like the sort of the echoes of this past situation, the echoes of negativity, right? And it's time to take the chains off and, put the earplugs on and don't listen to that anymore. And it's time for you to handle it in a positive way and say that, again, that's a reflection of them, not a reflection of you. So I love that, Cancer. Hope that helped you out. Hope that resonated with you. If you want to help out the channel, hit that like button, leave a comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And of course, check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs after this one. And I will see you next time.